Hello again and welcome to a new video. Today we're looking at this October 2021 on a 71 plate Toyota Highlander. This is the XL Premium Hybrid, which uses the 2.5 VVT-I engine with a CVT gearbox. Now this car's rated around about 244 brake horsepower. It's incredibly useful for a family. I mean, it's a 7-seater. It's covered just over 25,000 miles with 2 Toyota services having been done already. It's a one-owner car from new. And we're going to take you all around the car. I'm going to do my best to tell you as much as I can about the vehicle and the options on it. But all I can tell you is it's fully loaded. Most of the ones you see advertised are an XL, but the Premium XL or XL Premium gets some additional features. For starters, the 360 cameras all round. We've got heads-up display. There's so much on it. Anyway, let's start here at the front. As always, the whole vehicle has been machine polished to a very high level. The guys Dan has spent a long time machine polishing the car, bring up the paintwork like new. If I come round to the front, it's an absolutely awesome piece of kit, this. You can see one of the cameras just at the front under the badge, which also doubles up as a sensor. We've got front and rear parking sensors, adaptive LED lights, fog lights. The paintwork has come up really nice. If you look at the headlights and the bumper, if I come around really slowly, there's no nasty marks at all. There's hardly a tiny chip, to be honest with you. It's in really nice condition. If I come up onto the top here, let me come around this way, try and get the lighting a bit better. All the way across that front piece there. Then up onto the top. I don't know why the lighting is going a bit, there's no sun outside. It's about 4 o'clock in the afternoon here. So the light's gone outside. We've just got the showroom lights. But there are no nasty chip marks on the paintwork. I think there was a tiny little chip that's been touched in there. You can just catch it in the light. And then it's been lacquered and machine polished over. But really nice condition. If we come up onto the windscreen, there's no chips in the windscreen to speak of. You can see the heads-up display just there. We've got a huge panoramic roof, which opens up. It's got tilt and slide on it as well. We've got these lovely roof bars. No damage on the roof bars. And by that, what I mean is, it's not had TFR cleaner sprayed over it, which can make them go really milky and blotchy. You may have seen that on cars before. There's no scratches or dents up there. So that's really nice. We've got black gloss trim and a chrome finisher along the bottom there. All of the black gloss has been machine polished. I'm going to say the spec as I see it as well, because it's going to be a lot easier for me to remember. So we've got blind spot monitor as well. You can see that on the outside of the mirror just there. So that little symbol lights up if there's a car in your blind spot area that you may not have seen. We've also got additional cameras underneath there for the 360. You can see obviously it's a hybrid. Now I have read a little bit about this vehicle. Far too much information for me to take in. But I believe this is one of the few cars that you can cruise at around about 70 using just electrics. Now, having driven the vehicle myself, I think they mean that maybe it's assisted by the electrics. I'm not too sure. What I can tell you is, for a car of this size or an SUV of this size, the fuel consumption is really good. For the trip that I did, and cruising around 70 miles an hour, of course, we averaged about 44 to the gallon, which is no mean feat for a vehicle of this size. So very economical, and it's a petrol hybrid. So obviously the fuel, the petrol's a bit cheaper than diesel. So very economical. We fitted a brand new set of tyres on the vehicle. Two of them were getting low. They were all legal, but getting low. And I just decided that the right thing to do was put a brand new set of tyres on the car because it's such a nice vehicle. I think it justifies doing that. And looking down the side, as we are now from this side, you can see that all of the panels, there are no ding dents on the vehicle. You see all down, nice straight panels. I will show you the wheels in just a second. My first priority is to let you know, or let you see, what a nice example this vehicle is. So we've obviously got a lot more reflection from the office and chairs in the background, but we'll come out now. Let's just zoom right out. Very sleek for its size as well, and very roomy. And the other thing that on the read-up I read about was acoustic glazing and silencers. So they fitted things in the roof and around the car to keep vibration and noise levels down. So it's a very quiet cabin, so lovely for cruising. We've got 20-inch black gloss and diamond cut alloys. As I say, brand new set of Pro Tour tyres on there. Sport tyres, really good fuel economy for these tyres, and wet weather rating was about B. And as I say, the noise rating was low and fuel economy was good on these tyres, so that's why we chose them, as it's all about fuel economy nowadays. Now let's take a look from the back. As I say, very sleek. And if we look all around, let's come round. So let's just put, all of the lights have been machine polished as well, so they've all come up like brand new. If we look across the back here, no dents or anything, no scratches, all the way down the back of the bumper. Come round. There are actually two cameras on the back for different views. Let's just see if I can zoom out. Got the wall behind me, so there we go. And look down this side from the back. And as I say, these roof bars, no marks on there. Really nice condition. We'll just come out on this side of the vehicle. See if I can get it a bit brighter. I think that's about. And then we've checked the wheels on this side. In the last service, it also had new discs and pads on the front. Or it might have been the rear, actually, I can't remember now. But it has had the discs and pads done. This wing mirror on this side. Trying to get rid of this yellowy hue. So as I say, lovely condition on the outside. Let's go around and take a look on the inside. Okay, so we've got keyless entry as well. So basically we can, with the key in our pocket, we can lock. And if the mirrors fold in. Oh, have I done that right? Oh, hand in, and it unlocks, a bit different to the Hilux I was driving. And then the door card, let's get that in focus, there we go. We've also got JBL sound system in this vehicle. So the premium sound system that Toyota use. Really clean all the way down to the bottom there. No scuff marks on the door card. The seals are all nice. These aluminium plates here are designed to take a bit of wear and tear. Now they always get scratched on all of these Toyota vehicles. I'm not sure why they use the aluminium. They'd be better off using something like stainless, something a little bit more durable. Really nice interior. Lots of cubby hole space up in here to put stuff. And again, inside here, and there's a little clip here you can undo to pass a cable down, like so. Locking wheel nuts in the box there. We've got all the books inside the office, I've just realised. So we've got an electric seat on the passenger front. Now the other difference with the XL Premium is the stitching of the leather is different. It's a little bit nicer detail, this sort of crisscross diamond effect. And the seats are vented, so they're heated and cooled. So you can have the air conditioning will trickle out through these little holes in the summer to keep you nice and cool. We've got the roof open. So it's an electric blind as well. Center armrest, which opens up. Show you from here. You see if I can come round. There we go. I'll get that in focus. There we go, JBL sound system. A really nice finish on this trim, if I can get it in focus. There we go. You've got different drive modes: electric vehicle mode, sport mode, economy mode. And there's so much to show you in there, so let's move on from there. Now, in the rear, first of all, we've got these blinds that pull out. So if you've got a young family, absolutely perfect. If you've got child seats in the back, all of the door card, really nice and clean. Plenty of room in there for different sized bottles or cups. And the rear of the front seats, all in really nice condition. Now, before I forget, up on the ceiling here, we've got extra vents for the heating system. And again on the other side, and then also in the rear up on the ceiling there. So the passengers in the back can get some equally warm air. We've got a separate climate system in the rear with heated rear seats back here as well. So that's a climate system of auto there. You can also operate that from the front of the car. Isofix as always. Seats are the same design. We've got cup holders in the center armrest as well. Now the seating, oh, mustn't forget, we've also got some charging points, USB points down on the floor here. Full set of mats, of course. Now we've got the option, we've got different, I'm just trying to remember. We've got, so this one will fold the seat down. Bear in mind, I'm trying to do this one-handed. That one will allow you to put the seat forward, like so. If we lift the top one here, we can slide it, if I come back out, slide the seat forward. So you can do that from the rear using this one, or you can use the one on the side. And then you can see into the back, you can adjust the leg room for the people in the back with these seats here by sliding them forward. Headrests in the back, all really nice condition in there. We've checked it all over, there's no scratches or damage. It's a little bit dark on camera here. Maybe Dan, if you could open the door on the other side for me, we might be able to get a bit more light in there. If you could just pop round and put that seat forward. Yeah, if you could just drop that seat, pull that forward, same as this one. There we go. Thanks, Dan. If you look at the condition. Now, a lot of these vehicles will get a lot of damage in the back. It's just they get used so much, but this is in lovely condition. And if you look at the carpet on the back, there's no dig marks in the leather at the top. We've got the tethering points for child seats, etc. So really nice condition. It's, you know, we've spent a long time going through the vehicle to make sure everything was clean and tidy. I'm going to leave that like that just for a second. I'm going to come round to the rear, which we can open with the key fob. In fact, let me just open that back door. I'll ask you to close this in a bit, Dan. We'll just leave the light coming in to the vehicle. So we can put these seats down. I think it's the top one. And the headrests drop down as they go forward. And already you can just see how much space you've got in the back. It's really huge. And with those front seats down as well, you've got a massive area. You can sleep in there quite comfortably. Got the JBL subwoofer in the back, cup holders, the rear seat belts. Same on this side. Little hooks here for your carrier bags. Now underneath here is where the blind sits that fits in up in those square sections there. We've got the full toolkit in there. So if I just come back out the way, everything is present. And then that just pops down like so. And then we'll shut that down. Oh, we'll just stop that for a second. Just want to show you the top of the rear bumper. No damage on there either. So let's bring that down now. Oh, it wants to go up first. There we go. And then we'll come round to the door card on this side. Again, we've got the blind here. Just show you so you know there's no damage. Door card. And the seal. I think we've got air vents down here as well for the floor heating. All of the shuts. And we can just see in the back there. Now if we do slide, Dan, could you just slide that seat back up there? Thank you. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, thank you. Just check out all in there for you. Again, the door card. And the back of the front seat. All of the headlining's in really nice condition. No marks. There's no marks on the blind either. I've checked that. All of the door shuts. And around here, all in lovely condition. Driver's door card, puddle lights, etc. No damage on the edges from trapped seat belts or anything. And again, all of the paintwork on the seal. And then the leather for the driver's seat. And the bolsters, you can see, no wear. It's quite a hardy sort of leather on this. We've got an electric seat with electric bolster as well. Sorry, not bolster. Lumbar, thank you, Dan. Got memory seat on the driver's side as well. Electric folding mirrors. And then on here, we've got a little cubby hole here. Your fuel down here. Adaptive lights, heated steering wheel. We can open the boot from here. And we've got different camera views. Now, I'm just going to show... Oh, come on. Come on, camera, focus. Pay attention. Pay attention. There we go. So, now we've... Oh, didn't mean to zoom in so harshly then. All of the black gloss and plastics there have all been polished by hand as well. Right, I think it's probably easier for me to jump in at this stage. Okay. Now we've got lots of ambient blue lighting at night. It lights up really nicely in here. I'm going to start the vehicle, which the first time I started it, I was like, what's wrong? It hasn't started up. And of course it's a hybrid, isn't it? Now I can already tell that the fan's on in the back, so let's turn that off. Right, now it's started. Okay, let me turn the radio down. Okay, so let's start this side of the steering wheel. So we've got our different mode here for Bluetooth, audio, AM, FM. So that takes you through that menu. And you can flip channels here. And then we've got the cruise control, that's the master switch there. And then you can set the speed. And then the one, if I turn it on, so radar cruise ready, and then the little car picture at the front, you'll see at the top of the screen, we can adjust how close we get to the car in front. And then the button below is for the steering assist or lane, got lane departure warning, pretty much is what it is. Now on this side of the steering wheel, we've got voice control, but if we use, let me just set this up so I can, okay, so if we scroll down, let's come over to the left, let's go right to the top, start at the top. Okay, let's get this in focus. So basically we're selected up here, this sort of leaf here, and then I'm going to come down through these. Now in each one, if you press the arrow to the side, you will get a different screen. Your economy score, miles per hour, digital speed, and so forth. We come down to the next one, we get driving support, radar ready, so you can basically, it'll pick up on the sensors there. Now that one you can't go any further to the side, so if we drop down a view, next one, you can flip through different stations, mirrorcast, etc. In fact, let me just pop up to the last one. No, okay. And then the next one down. Right, this is where it will show you. So this has an intelligent four-wheel drive system. Obviously it's coupled with, you know, the hybrid system as well. And when you're driving this and pulling full, you'll see, I've just touched the throttle there. You'll see these light up and it will show you where the power is being delivered to. Which wheels. This one has got all your safety systems. So we've got pre-collision system up on the left, your blind spot monitors. It shows you what is on the car, parking assist, it will self-park, rear cross traffic alert. So it uses the sensors around the car, not only for the front, but also for the rear to warn you if a car's getting close. But I believe also it sends the car into like a sort of a safety mode, pre-accident sort of mode as well. I think like the BMWs do. This is your engine monitoring. Now, if I was to put it in drive, it's a shame I can't get a better. No, I can't get a. It's the screen and the reflection of everything. Let me just shut the roof. See if I can get rid of some of the glare. I'm just shutting. We've got this electric blind. I will show you the roof open at the end. Let's try and get rid of the glare for the camera. Probably not going to be any better. No, okay. Right, so this would show you where the power's coming from. The engine is the bit at the top, the battery, and it will show you like where the energy is coming from. Red from the engine, green going back into the battery, and yellow is the electric being used. Tyre pressures, and back to all-wheel drive. And then if we come down, okay, so when they're lit up, they're quite hard to see. Okay, so we've got the lane assist, collision, you've got to press and hold it, curve speed reduction. This is the adaptive cruise control, blind spot monitor, on and off, parking on, there's more settings, oh, the volume, and then there's even more, the RCTA, and then this is like the rear, the rear collision. I forgot what they called it. It was on the other screen. Then we've got the heads-up display, and this is the speed limit of the road that you're on. And then you've got some other settings in here. I think you can adjust kick sensor, so you can put your foot under the bumper at the back, and it will open the boot for you. You can also, by the looks of it, set how high the boot will open. So lots of options in here. That's just come out of there. And obviously the heads up display we've done. And language units, electric vehicle, digital speed on, fuel economy type. So lots to play with in there. Now, let's do this heads up display. You can see it quite clearly today. So you've got the miles per hour. It will also give you the road speed, economy, also the two lines indicating your blind spot monitor being on as well. Let me just flip that on and off. Steering assist active, lane center active. Yeah. Now I believe on this one as well, and I can't remember where to show you, but it's got steering intervention as well. We've already mentioned everything over there. So coming down onto the center console here, this is the air vents for the rear, and you can adjust where the air comes out. We've got heated seats. In fact, if we try on this side, so we've got the heated seat. Let's try and get this. There we go. Heated seats or air conditioned seats. Now, the only thing I'll tell you about that is if you blow cold air up around your lower half, it can make you feel like you need to use the loo. So be careful. Right, we've got heated front screen, defrost, rear defrost, mirrors. This is where you can adjust the fan speed. We've got it in synchronize for passenger. I've got the rear, we've got temperatures for the rear here. I've just tweaked, yeah, because the temperature's on the outside for the front. This is the little bit you can pop open there if you want to run a cable down. We've got a USB there. I think these are the, yeah, these ones are more for power. I think they're a slightly higher power. We've got a 12 volt on there. Cup holders. Oh, we're in. Let's put it back into park. We've got a sports manual setting on the gearbox and sports setting there as well. And then over here we've got brake hold, automatic electric handbrake, the trail button, electric vehicle mode, and then our drive mode, sport, normal, economy, which I'll just flick through if I can get this in focus. Let's come out of, let's try and get focus, sorry. Don't know what's going on today. So if we go economy, it's turned the engine off straight away and it will just move on electricity. Got normal and then sport for the most power. Okay, we've done all in there. In here we have, you can turn this on and off, wireless charger, which you can turn on and off in there. That lifts up. We've got a huge deep cubby hole. There's a tray halfway down, but it goes right the way down. You could store a big box of tissues in there. There's loads of room, and then that slides across there. Now, we'll open that blind up. Now, this I haven't had time to look at much, but there are some, I mean, auto for stopping the headlights at night. But there's I think there's a couple of other options. I don't really know how to use this section. Now if we go, this has got Apple CarPlay, it's got Android Auto. You do need, in fact I believe you do need to put the lead in for that. Yes you do. But you've got various and then Apple CarPlay will come up on here. You've got all your audio source. Very easy system to use. Miracast, nice and straightforward. I think we've pretty much done all these buttons. Fog lights, power button is just here. Okay, so I'm gonna put the, so you can see it's come up in electric vehicle mode. Dan's just going to open the bonnet for me. Let's turn that off. So let's go and check out under the bonnet. Now if you want to know more about what's on this vehicle, please give me a call, because it's just too much to remember. As I say, probably the best thing I can do is show you the condition of the car. All nice and clean in there. It's the ignition's turned on, so that's that noise that you can hear. Now we were very, very cautious before we went anywhere near this engine bay, and we did research. This is not an engine bay that you throw a jet wash at. So this was basically done by hand, and plenty of maintenance spray to protect anything and clean stuff. It's the safest way. So that's been done very cautiously. And it's all in nice clean condition under there, as is the bottom, the underneath of the bonnet there. So let's put that back down. I'll try my hardest one-handed. So best to just drop it like so. Ah, I didn't open up the roof, did I? Let's jump back in. Let's not miss out on the roof being open. So up here, just want to show you. Let's just check that is fully back. Yeah. And she's just started up. Let's walk round to power up the battery. There you go, I'm stretching as far as I can up in the air so you can see it. So really nice to have the roof open like so. So there you have it, our Toyota Highlander hybrid. There's some really great write-ups on this car. I've printed a lot of it out, so please, if you're interested in the vehicle, give me a call. If there's anything that you want to know about the vehicle, I can research it immediately for you, give you answers on it. The service history. So as I said to you, it's had 2 services. So I actually left it out on the table over here. So serviced on the 13th of the 10th, 2022 at 12,000, and again in June 23 at 20,000. So one owner car. I want to show you the lady's address. It was a lady that owned the car that we bought it directly from, and if I just move this out the way, you'll see 0 former keepers. So she had it from brand new, and basically I think she's just gone for an electric car to do with work, was actually what she told me. Okay, so this is a cropped part of the video that we've just put in from the next day, because I forgot to show the surround cameras, or the surround monitor 360 camera. So we're going to jump in, and as I mentioned before, we've got this camera button down here as well. So let's just turn the fan down. Let's close the door. So if we press the view button, is actually checking the surround of the car. Very clever. We've got another option here. so we can see all around the car. We've got, in fact, if we just wait for that to finish, we can actually move the car around the screen. We've got some settings. You can actually select the different color of the car. Let's put it, there we go. And you can pause the view at any time. Now, if we were to go into reverse, you've got another view. So you've got your 360 camera over here. This one will give you different guide marks. You've got if you fit a tow bar, you've got a tow bar guide as well. You can actually see the back of the back bumper, which is really nice. And then the red line gives you a warning. We've got wide angle camera for the rear as well. And then a longer view. We go back to the surround. Now over here, this is where it gets really clever as well. You can point to a corner, tap on the screen, point to another corner. So if you're getting close and you can't really see on here and it's maybe dark, you can zoom in on that area. So very nice camera system, very clever, and a really good feature, which is only on the premium, the surround camera. So now that we've shown you that, the car was in reverse then, let's jump out. We've got the car is actually running, so it's just charging. So we'll come out and walk round. So thank you for taking the time to watch this long video. As I say, it's the next day now, so obviously it's daylight outside now. So if you need any finance, we've got lots of different finance options. There's a very long warranty on these vehicles. They start at 3 years, but if you service with Toyota, they'll extend the warranty year by year up to a maximum of 100,000 miles or 10 years. So it just goes some way to prove what a reliable vehicle these are. So thanks for watching the video. Look forward to speaking to you soon. Take care now. Bye.